Good morning, guys, and welcome to another vlog. It is early morning here in Copenhagen, and I am about to reach my office where I will have a long day today. I thought it was a good idea just to have a little bit of reflect when it comes to today, because first of all, in this vlog I will show you how you are able to employ new staff without so many expenses. I will also cover that a person from UK have contacted us in the company and want to be our new agent in UK. So he have bought a flight ticket to Denmark, and I will pick him up later today. So we will have a meeting and I will show him around in Copenhagen and show him some attractions in Copenhagen, so he would love Copenhagen after our meeting, hopefully. And his name is Andrew, and Andrew seems to be a really nice person. He is around 62 years old, I think it was around that, and have been in the lighting business for, sorry Andrew if you see this, if I'm not right, but I think it was 30 years, I think. So he knows a lot about lighting, and hopefully he will be our right partner in the UK market. Now we are about to hit the first meeting. That is with a person I have been spoken to some time now. It was hard to get a meeting with him because he is really busy. The person that I'm speaking about is a person who works for Siemens, which is a large company. They're doing a lot of different things, and you might already know the company. I am looking forward for this because what the meeting will be all about is they have a lot of ESCO projects, energy service company solutions for customers that they have. What is interesting for me about that is they are using a lot of lighting in these projects to lower the energy cost for the customers. And for that reason, they of course need our lights. Right now I am about to be here in 2 minutes, and that's right on time. So that was the meeting with Thomas. It was a great meeting. We had to speak about what projects that they had. The problem with that right now was that they already had a cooperation partner when it comes to lighting, but there was only 2 projects, and they have around, I think it was around 6 or 7 projects. We will be able to have cooperation, I think, when it comes to the smaller projects in the beginning, and then from there we try to do it more like the larger projects, because I also think it is important when you're speaking with new customers, you have to show how you work, and they have to trust you first of all. So it is okay for me that we have some smaller projects in the beginning, and then he will see how we are doing our work, and then from there we can go for a little larger projects. So that's cool, and he was a nice guy. And what I did in the meeting was that I just tried to do a short presentation about who we are in the company and what I am all about. Also a short introduction of my background, and it was quite relaxing. I was just myself in the meeting, and from there Thomas took over and did a short introduction of what they did in the company, and what they do in the company, and yeah, so that was a great meeting. And now I will hit for the airport, where I have to pick up Andrew from the UK. Thank you for your time, Andrew.
No, so let's talk after I get back, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, we'll take a Skype meeting.
Good stuff.
Totally.
Okay, then.
Have a safe flight, okay?
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Bye bye.
Cheers. Bye.
So that was the meeting with Andrew, and it went good. He was a nice guy, and I really believe that we are able to have a good cooperation. He told me that they needed to, that he needed to. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just at the Copenhagen airport, so I just had to come out now. There we go. Okay, so he told me that he needed to have some sort of safety. The amount of time that he is using on selling our products also have to be covered with some sort of safety, right? So if he uses a lot of time to selling our products, he also wanted to have some sort of agency, I will say, in quote times, but I can give him that for sure. But if he haven't delivered anything for, like, let's say half year when it comes to orders, then we have to find a solution where we have to have a meeting, of course, where we are speaking about what he should do in another way, or what we should do maybe to, let's say the price is too high, that is what he meets in the market, then we have to lower the price and so on. So overall, a really good meeting with Andrew, and he liked the food. There was one thing that I didn't showed him, and that was Nyhavn in Copenhagen. Nyhavn in Copenhagen is, for those of you who have been in Denmark, a place where you can relax and see old buildings, really old buildings, and also there is another place I would have showed him, and that is Strøget in Copenhagen, where you have all the different shops. But anyway, he had to catch his flight here at 4 o'clock, so I have just dropped him off, as you saw, and then I will go back to the office now. So one of the things that I mentioned that I would come back to earlier in this vlog was that I will show you how to employ people where they do not need so high a salary. I will come back to that in a short time. First of all, I will have a speak with the person I have chosen for being in charge of our sales for the Middle East, and the name is Sahid, and he will be in charge of our sales when it comes to this area. So right now I will have a Skype call with him, so you can see how that works. That was the Skype meeting with Sahid, and Sahid is a really nice person. He is a perfect example of a person from Bangladesh who speaks fluent English, and really good English, to be honest, and that is perfect. So the good thing about Sahid is he is first of all a nice person, and he do not have so high expectations when it comes to salary. You know, in Bangladesh it is pretty cheap to buy things, and if they get, let's say, around 10 to 15 US dollars per hour, that is a high salary for that is a high hourly rate for a person in Bangladesh. So for that reason, it makes perfect sense to start having some cooperation with people like Sahid and other persons around. I can show you a little bit more about how I was get in touch with Sahid. That is, I will say, a secret. No, not a secret like that, but it's just something that you might like. We just go into the website that I wanted to show you, so you are able to find persons like Sahid. The website is listed here. It is Upwork. Oh, here, Upwork.com. And why is that so good? You see, this is a good way to get in touch with the freelancers around the world. And as you also see, they have actually got a new website. That's pretty nice. Then we have South Africa, a Bangladesh, and you have United Kingdom as again, and so on and so on and so on. So good. So this is just an idea for you, which you hopefully are able to use to get employees which do not want to have so high salary, because I know that depends on where you are in the world and where you have your company. There are of course countries where you do not have to pay your employees that high amount, compared to in my country, Denmark, we have to pay really high costs for having employees. So to find a way where you want to push your company in just this way, right? Could be a good thing. Then you have to have employees who are able to work for you. And if you do not have that much money, then you just have to find another way. And this is a perfect example of that.